Well, let's have a look. Cherries on the prairies, who would have thought? Well, we're doing it and we're doing it very successfully. Cherries on the prairies are a very real thing for Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba. Let's have a look and we'll talk about some of the different kinds we're growing.
Oh, that's a lot better. Thank you.
Could I have a basket?
Cherries.
Okay, these Evans cherries here are just about ready to go, just about ripe. Probably need another week or so to get nice and red and get really sweet. They just love living here on the south side of this spruce tree row where it's nice and hot and dry, and that's what kind of conditions they prefer. And we're going to have no trouble getting these bushes 10, 15, 20 feet tall over a period of 10 or 15 years. And we're going to get thousands of pounds of cherries just off this short row. Okay, so now we're going to go have a look at some of the other U of S cherries. I've got a big block of them right here. Let's go have a look. Valentine here, there's one row here, and right beside us there's another. These for us have performed very well. Beautiful cherries, highly productive, good flavor, good quality. They're just a tremendous cherry, and just look at the fruit load on these. We're going to pick these with the machine here in about 3 or 4 days, and we're going to try mechanically harvesting these. And now we're going to have a look at 2 rows right next to these of Cupid. So let's go have a look.
Go for it.
Okay, so these 2 rows are Cupid. Cupid are this year a little less productive than our Valentines on the row we just looked at. But the fruit quality is excellent. Nice uniform ripening and really good, excellent flavor. I just can't stop eating them. So the quality of the fruit is excellent. Productivity is good. Who knows, next year it might be reversed and these might be heavy and those might be a little lighter. Either way, we're going to be picking lots of cherries for the next 10 years. We've got excellent growth this year. We've got really beautiful extension growth on them this year. They're growing up to a foot on every branch, developing into a really nice hedgerow. So this is Romeo. Romeo is a very nice cherry as well. Again, good fruit size. These you can see it's the same date. This is August 15th. We've just looked at Cupid and Romeo, which are just perfect stage for picking right now. But the Romeo here are a little bit more translucent. Probably need another week before these are ripe. Although the fruit quality and the fruit load on them is excellent, we're very satisfied with the Romeos as well. Nice to have it a week or so later ripening. We can get after our other varieties first, and then next week we can get after these.
Go for it.
Okay, so this little row here is a beautiful row. This is Carmen Jewel. Now Carmen Jewel is a beautiful cherry, incredibly productive. Every year consistently covered with fruit. It's a great cherry. They are, however, a little smaller. The flavor on them is good, everything about them we like, but if we compare them to see these Cupids right next to us here, right, you'll see that the fruit size is a little smaller. So this is Cupid, Carmen Jewel. Probably makes up for it in total quantity because of the excellent productivity of the Carmen Jewel, but bigger is always better. So this is one of my cherries that I really like. This is, again, a little later, not quite ripe yet. These will get nice and translucent and a lot riper over the next few days. They probably need as much as a week or a week and a half to be fully ready. It's August 15th. This is Juliet. What I like about Juliet is the texture. It's got kind of a crisp texture to them. I think they make a great fresh eating cherry. The fruit is excellent. Low productivity year for us this year. On these bushes, there's not a tremendous amount of fruit on them, but that doesn't mean that'll hold true for the long term. But the fruit size and the quality of the cherry is excellent. Like I said, beautiful, nice, crisp flavor. This cherry has received a lot of attention from the industry. This is Passion. Excellent fruit size, good quality. We and others have found them a little bit hard to get established. You'll see that these two rows of Passion that we have here, the bushes are a little bit smaller and more inconsistent. They're just a little bit problematic to get going. I don't think it's a serious issue, but once established, and once we start picking cherries, then all is forgotten, because the fruit quality is excellent. This is BC size cherries with really nice sweet flavor. Excellent cherry. This cherry is often harder to propagate, so sometimes, even though this is the nicest cherry, they can be a little bit hard to acquire.
As you can see, we're very excited about these cherries. We don't have all varieties available all the time, but whether you need one for your front yard to impress your neighbors with cherry pie, or whether you want to put in a row on your farm and try producing cherries commercially, we're here to help. If you want to pick cherries, join us in August, and we'd be delighted to share our orchards with you. They're a pleasure to own, a pleasure to grow, and a pleasure to have in the garden. So see you then.